Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Barber, man, on my way to work. And just wanted to say what's up to all the subscribers, all the supporters. Got a little something for y'all today. Today is Thursday. It's a little bit before 9 o'clock. And I just dropped my son off at school. You know, back to school's already on and popping. There's a lot of questions, a lot of fears, a lot of concerns, you know, about masks, no masks, a lot of stuff going on, man. But you know, I pray for all our kids out there, all of us, everybody. If you're vaccinated, not vaccinated, it don't matter to me, man. I just, you know, lift y'all up and want to say that I hope we all stay healthy. I hope we cut back on all the junk food, start eating a little bit healthier, drinking a lot of water, and just try to, you know, make it through this. You know, we all need, you know, we all need prayer. And whatever it is that we need to do to help our bodies function better through this. You know, a lot of us may have sicknesses already that we're dealing with, and it's heartbreaking, you know what I'm saying? But I lift y'all up, man. If y'all seen this video, I'm praying for you right now, and I pray that God, you know, covers you and protects you and opens doors to let you understand how to stay healthier and what to cut back on and all that stuff, man, because our body is our temple and we got to protect it. But today's message, man, was really what hit me this morning. You know, I was doing my meditation and I was focusing on, you know, what, as far as the discipline is in my life, what do I need to do to make my life more efficient? And we got to manage time, and that's me. Like, time is something that we got to manage. Our time. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. If you wake up this morning, be grateful. God's not done with you. We gotta be organized. We gotta, you know, set up goals. We gotta set up sort of like, you wanna give yourself like not only goals, but like you wanna hit like your little targets. I wanna say smaller targets, not like big goals. Every time I think of goals, I think like long term. But there has to be like little goals, you know, targets that we can do daily. What's most important to you? What needs to be done? Whether it's cleaning the house, cutting the grass, whatever it is, man. Those are little things that I say that we really need to do. And writing things down, I keep saying that in my videos, man. We have to write stuff down. I don't know what kind of learner you are, if you're auditory, visual, you know, if you need to touch and make sure that it's real. I don't know what kind of learner you are, but what I want to say is me, I'm a visual learner. You could, you know, make your little sheet, write all your goals down, write all your targets, whatever you want to accomplish for the day, and mark them off, man. Mark them off, and it gives you that sense of, those are the endorphins that I rather you get than the endorphins you get from the likes on Instagram. It's a self-fulfilling feeling where you really begin to understand the amount of power you have. But the biggest take from today is you got to have a dream, and you got to hold on to your dream. That's your superpower, to be able to imagine and have a dream and achieve it. Everybody has that superpower. It's just a matter of like holding on to it, disciplining yourself, and holding yourself accountable. That's all it is, man. Like, do you want to watch Netflix? Do you want to just chill? Do you want to do nothing? Or do you want to push? I don't want you to overwork yourself, or you feel like you're doing a lot, but you're just running in place because you keep going through the same thing every day. You keep going through the same problems every week. And then you're just like, man, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting closer to my dream. I'm not getting closer to what it is I want to accomplish. Now, sometimes you'll lose the desire to push through things because, you know, it gets hard. Life gets hard, man. Like right now, like I said, man, these days, it's hard. It's hard getting up. It's hard pushing through. It's hard to try to see, like, man, this is what I want to do and this is where I want to be. It's hard to do that. But inside you, what is your why? Why do you do this? Do you have a family? You know, what is it that you've been through in your life that you want to prove to yourself that, you know what, man, I am somebody, I can do these things. You have to question yourself in that manner, because that's going to be your fuel to keep pushing forward. I know people keep saying like, oh man, the haters and this and that. Like, don't focus on the negative. Focus on the positive. Focus on where you want to be and how far you've come. Like, hey man, I didn't come this far just to come this far. I'm close to my dream. I'm closer to my dream than I was a year ago. And sometimes you have to do that. When I'm speaking about looking back, I don't mean to look back at the negative stuff, right? You want to look at what you've been through, and you're like, you know what, man, I'm making progress. And sometimes you got to be around certain people to see, like, are you really living your dream out? Are you doing something that you truly love that makes you happy? And if you're working a job that's a 9 to 5 that you just signed up for a year ago or 2 years ago, until you find what you really want to do, but you're stuck there, then yeah, man, you have to start getting away from that, because you don't want to look back in 10 years and be like, damn, I'm still at this job. I don't like it. They don't care about me. If I were to leave, they're going to replace me. And, they don't value you the way you want to be valued. And some people, they don't want that. They don't care about that. They just want to be somewhere where it's secure, somewhere where they can make money. They want to work a 9 to 5. They want to work Monday through Friday, and that's cool. If that's your life, hey, bro, more power to you. Make it work for you. But there's a lot of us out there that need to hear that when you're an entrepreneur, like myself, I promise you, bro, you're going to have bad days and you're going to have good days. But through it all, you got to smile and be like, all right, man, what did I learn from this? How can I push through? We don't have, like barbers, myself, we don't have, medical insurance and like all that's not offered to us. We don't have days off. We don't have if you don't cut hair, bro, you don't make money. Now, if you're a business owner and you're a shop owner, you're doing commission with a few of your barbers or stylists or whatever, then yeah, you can make some bread, but when not being at the shop, without having to cut hair. If you're especially commission, and honestly, that's what it takes. That's the best route for everybody, to be on commission, because when they make money, I make money, or we make money, and then it enables me to do more with that money to put into the business and bring more people in. When you do booth rent, a lot of the barbers nowadays, they want you to do the work of marketing. They want you to provide paper towels. They want you to provide cleaning supplies. They want you to provide towels and all that. But where's that money coming from? If you don't have enough barbers paying, the full rent, which is whatever it may be in your area, then yeah, man, then you're losing money and you're coming out of pocket. And you didn't open a business to be coming out of pocket. You open a business to make money. And it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Those are questions that you really need to ask yourself, and you have to hold yourself accountable when it comes to that. You really got to write things down. How much money am I making? How much is going out? What's my overhead? What's my insurance? What's my light bill? And that's another responsibility. That's another hat. There's companies out here that hire people to that's what they do. They balance, all the overhead. They balance all the cost of keeping that business open. So you have to function that way, and you have to learn. If you're an entrepreneur, like, you have to learn these things, and it's a lot of work, man. Me personally, I stay booked 90% of the time. Every day that I'm at the shop, I'm full from open to close. Today I'm booked all the way. Tomorrow I'm booked all the way, and Saturday I'm booked all the way. Today starts. Friday I'm booked all the way. Saturday I'm booked all the way, and today I start cutting hair at 11. Because in the morning, right now I'm getting to work really early, but I have to print out a lot of stuff. I have to do evaluations on some of my barbers, and we have to come up with a plan that I want to type out and pass to each individual. I don't have time to sit down one-on-one with all my barbers and let them know, hey, this is what we need. I want to have structure, but everybody has to be on board. I can't force people to want to be on a structured or set schedule or whatever, but we have to have something where they understand what my expectations are and I understand what their expectations are. Because everybody wants to make $1,000 a week, man. But when you tell them, you know what, man, you got to work about 11 hours a day and you only get 1 day off. What? Nah, man, I need 2 days off. My son and my daughter, and all these excuses, right? And that's the way we see them. It's like, bro, this is your first year or your second year or your third year. If you don't have clientele, if you don't have at least 50 people that you cut, that come back to you daily, weekly, whatever you want to call it, then you still need to build up, man. You still need to build up. You got a lot of work, to do. And if you're just relying on walk-ins, if you're relying on just the business providing you with all these clients and customers and using the shop phone, and you out of your mind. You're not going to be successful that way. you have to be held accountable, and you have to invest your time, and that's how you do it. That's how you pay your dues, bro. You have to put in the time, man. I'm telling you. And it's hard to explain it to people, because they think like, oh no, man, I'm just working too hard to build up this barbershop. And it's like, dude, I helped build up a barbershop years ago. I helped do that. I was there at times at 6 in the morning, and I didn't leave till like 11 o'clock at night. Now, little did I know that I was helping build up the reputation of the shop, the name, the brand, but that's what I was doing. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm saying, like, I just did that by accident. I had another barber friend that we did that. Now we're both barbershop owners. But it's hard to instill that into anybody, to let them know, like, look, bro, for the first 3 or 4 years, that's what it's going to be like. But if you compare yourself to a lot of professions out there, that's how it is, man. It's like being a rookie in the NBA. Like, you go in your first year, they got you doing all types of stuff, but you're absorbing, you're learning from the other vets that have been doing it. And sometimes you got to compare yourself. Like, whatever job you're in, talk to somebody that's older than you and be like, how long have you been in this company? Oh man, I've been here 15 years. And then you look at their lifestyle, look at where they're, what kind of car they're driving, what kind of house they live in, what kind of, like, because in 5, 10, 15 years, that could be you. And is that what you want? Is that what you want to be a part of? So those are the questions, and those are observations that you have to make, because in due time, that might be your situation. That might be how you're going to be. And I'm telling you, man, nobody tells us to think that way. Nobody opens our eyes. Nobody wants to open our eyes. And nobody can open our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, y'all guys, I'm telling you, we have the ability to create the life that we want. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that's outside of our power, outside of our, decision making, that we have no control over. And it's tough, man. I'm telling you, it's tough. But you can really take control of things if you really put the time in. And you have to hold yourself accountable that way, man. You really do. You really do. Sorry, there's traffic. So anyway, man, I've been blabbing on too much, but you guys, I really appreciate y'all watching these videos. I really appreciate y'all supporting. My goal in life is to help people just make it, man. Through all the ups and downs in my life, having kids at a young age, not having a father, my mom was an alcoholic, all types of stuff happened in my life, man. I could have made a million excuses, but daily when I wake up now, I hold myself accountable. I have a good support system. Not everybody has a support system. Not everybody is gonna be on your corner, man. Not everybody's gonna give you the words of wisdom, or lead you down the path that you need to be successful. And success is different for everybody, man. Success is different for everybody. Some people think because you got a nice car, you're successful. You have a nice house, you're successful. You got a good marriage, you're successful. We all have a different view on success. And you have to write that down. That's between you and God, man, whatever you feel. But I'm telling you right now, what happens with a lot of us, we have a dream when we're a little kid of what we want to be, but is that your dream or is that someone else's dream embedded in you? That's the question. Don't let somebody else dictate what your dream is and what success is, because you got to think like, man, is this really my dream, or is it because someone else is telling me that, you know what, you have to be great, you have to be this, you have to be that. You have to think that way, man. I'm telling you. You have to question it. Now I'm pulling up to my shop. Let me turn up. Here's my shop, man. This is a shopping center. My windows are dirty because all the tree sap. But Alamo Draft House is no longer going to be there. And we were next to State Farm Income Tax Place. But this is going to be the location for my school. And I'm going to move. Those are all like new seats because Alamo Draft House, they closed down. But Santikos or somebody's gonna take over. So let me go. I'm gonna just walk y'all into my shop so y'all can see, man, like This is where my school's gonna be, and I'm gonna move my shop down the street. I gotta unload some stuff, but so you got Coke and chairs. These are all like old school stuff.
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
Put the AC on. Anyway, y'all can see, man, I love preserving the history of barbering. I collect a lot of stuff over the years, shaving mugs, different things. But anyway, I want y'all to know, man, that in this life, we can make things come into our reality. You don't want it to be someone else's dream. You want it to be your dream. And I want to encourage y'all to write these things down. I want to encourage y'all to really question what your dream is and why. Why is it your dream? Who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for you, or are you doing it for your family? You know, what's your purpose? Once you do that, man, I promise you things will line up. And daily, you have to make choices. You're going to have battles. You're going to have ups and downs, all types of stuff. But I want to be one to say that I've gone through a lot. I've gone through a lot of these things, and I want to share my experiences with whoever wants to learn. It's not for the. Sorry, I'm getting tired of holding the phone. It's not for the fact that like it's gonna help build up my brand, or it's gonna help me be this whatever, celebrity barber, or I don't have any gimmicks for anybody. All I have is experience on what I've done in my life, where I've been, where I come from. I come from a very, very poor, impoverished area, and I'm still living out my dream. My dream at first was to be a basketball player. That's not happening. But now I'm like, I stumbled into this barber thing. I've been doing it for over 20 years, cutting hair. I've been licensed 16 years. And now I'm just like, wow, man, like I've experienced all these things. Now, who am I going to share it with? And that's the thing. That's where it led me to this point to where, you know what, man, I love to teach. I love to share. I've learned a lot from a lot of great mentors, a lot of experienced barbers throughout my life. So yes, I have talent. Yes, I can do things. But my main goal is to instill the courage to be able to chase your dreams. And not only that, man, being a barber, you can help build up a lot of people. You build up a lot of relationships. You can have events, do back to school haircuts. You can do giveaways. You can help people. You can give people jobs. Some people are felons, and they become barbers, and it's like, you know what, man, this is my second shot at life, and barbering can save you, can supply you with a house, a car, make your life a little bit easier out here. And that's what it is, man. If you're alive for a reason. You got to find that reason out. And I just want to empower people. I want to empower people to think beyond that. And being a barber is not easy, man. It's not for everybody, because you have to be able to be here. You have to be disciplined. You have to be committed. It's a skill that you got to learn daily. It's different haircuts, different hairstyles, different services that we give. It's a good life, but it's not for everybody. It's a lot of work, man. And you got to stop being the victim and stop pointing the finger. Oh, man, with this shop and that guy and this and that. It's not about that, man. It's about you. And if you ever want to open up a barber shop, you have to understand that that comes with the territory, and you got to learn how to deal with it. You got to learn how to deal with yourself. You got to learn how to deal with other people. And I just want to encourage people, man, out there. If you're a barber and you're trying to come up, put in the work, hold yourself accountable. When you start your morning off, man, you got to write things down and have plans. And, are you emailing your customers, texting your customers? Are you promoting on Instagram? Are you building up your brand? There's all these things that are part of that, but you have to work on you mentally. You have to have your vision board. You know what, man, I want to open up a shop, 8 chairs, 6 chairs. I want to, work on my credit. I want to make sure that I have life insurance. I want to make sure that there's days where I spend time with my family. And don't waver on those days, man. Like, you have to make time for family, because I'm telling you, as a father of my boys, a lot of people ask me, like, what do I, what is something that I regret? And it's not so much about regret, but I'm like, man, when my kids were young, I didn't spend enough time with them because I was too busy trying to chase the love of people. and people are gonna let you down. People are gonna use you. People are gonna turn their back on you, not because they may not love you, but they might not even love themselves, so they don't know how to, display that loyalty and display, the support. And people have their own reasons, in their life that they don't feel like they're where they want to be. And sometimes when they see you, they're not patting you on the back. They're not clapping for you, man. You're gonna get more love from strangers than you are gonna get from your family and your friends. That's just a fact. That's how it is with me. When I go to other cities, a lot of people show me love. In my own city, man, some people show me love, and it's cool, but it's not always what you think it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but regardless of that, I want to let y'all know that you can do it. I believe in you, but you have to really question yourself and what you want to do. What's your dream? What's your purpose? Why are you here? Why are you doing what you're doing? And write all that stuff down. Like I said, have a vision board. That helps when you're able to put things down and visualize it and question yourself daily. Like, what do I want to do and why do I want to do it? And that's going to give you the fuel, because there's days when you want to give up. There's this, man, yesterday was one of those days for me. I went to take my test and I failed my test for my instructor's license, but it's been 2 months since I had been studying and I was going through all this stuff, and finally I take the test and then I miss it by 3 points because some of the wording, I'm not a good test taker regardless, but I was down. I was, sad because I was like, damn, man, like, what's going on? Why is it so difficult to get over this hump? But I dusted myself off and I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to read my book every day, which I've been doing. I have it in my truck. I got to bring it down, and I'm going to be studying every day. I'm highlighting anything that seemed like a question that I saw in the test. I'm highlighting it. And then I'm all right, man, I got to remember that. I got to remember this phrase. I got to remember this word. And it's the test is simple if you're prepared, but you have to prepare. But anyway, I'm taking my instructor's license, man. It's on and popping, and it's the next level of my life. I'm gonna have problems. I'm gonna have financial problems. I'm gonna have problems with hiring. I'm gonna have problems with all that kind of stuff. But I'm ready for that because it's new problems. Now, you have the same problems over and over and over and over. Yeah, man, you get depressed. You get to a point where you're like, man, you want to give up, but don't give up. Don't give up no matter what, man. I just want to encourage y'all guys, and like I said, I'm praying for y'all that y'all remain healthy, y'all remain motivated, and hold yourself accountable, bro. Don't play the victim. Do not play the victim. Do not be pointing out all the bad stuff. You like focusing on the problems. Like, nah, dude, focus on solutions. Be that person. That's gonna get you a lot further in life. And trust in God, man, and whatever you believe, man, whether it's the universe, I don't tell people what to believe in, but I believe in God. I believe we're here for a reason. I don't believe in me just existing just because. Like, I'm here for a purpose, and I want to be able to be used as a cell to lead and guide other people to believe in themselves and understand that we have a purpose here on this earth. And some people don't want you to know that, and some people don't feel like we're empowered, but God is in us, man. I mean, we have the ability to do great things if you believe in yourself. So anyways, man, I want to say thank y'all if y'all watched the video all the way through. I just really appreciate y'all, man. I really want to just help people. I do. Even when I'm down, I'm the type of guy that I still want to look out for other people, because I don't know who you're. Somebody's hero. You might be somebody's hero, whether you have kids or don't. Some people believe in you, man, and somebody's watching you. And if I can help you become a better person and reach a higher sense of worth, man, then I'm doing my job. And even if it's just one person, I just need to reach one person that's out there watching this video. And if I can do that to get you to understand, like, you know what, man, something's clicking in my brain. I got to stop doing all these things and focus on my dream, because time's going to keep ticking until, one day you're not going to wake up. And then what? Like, I don't want to feel like I didn't fulfill my life, my purpose, and why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more to life than the cars and the jewelry and all that fantasy. Nah, man, it's there's more to life than that. So I want y'all to know that. But all right, man, y'all stay blessed and y'all stay faded.